Making this review has been tough on me. I wanted this game to succeed. Sadly, it did not go the way I wanted it to because of the bugs that stopped me from finishing the game and the weird gameplay choices and gameplay mechanics that they chose but didn't execute well at all. Let's start with the story. This is the only saving grace to me. I typically enjoyed the story and wanted to know more. From the start to where I left the game, I always wanted to do the next main story to figure out what is going on. Why is everyone on this drug known as Joy? Why does the developers want us to see this world that they have, gave them to escape reality? However, I feel like the story could have improved. I didn't finish the story clearly because I did say that I stopped from a bug. I had a couple bugs. I had countless bugs in this game. And I do feel like those bugs definitely impacted the immersion I had with the story. So maybe, these were fixed later on in the story because I got about 16 hours in. So maybe they made the world a little bit more alive. Maybe they fixed the story and the characters and, had a better character development. Maybe the ending would have fixed the whole game up to that point. But I don't know about that. Let's go to the gameplay. The gameplay is one of the worst parts of this game. They seem to have put their foot in the water on all aspects but didn't master none of it. The joy is the best part of the gameplay. Now what happens with the joy is every time you take joy in this game, you actually, the world becomes more vibrant, more colorful. Normally the game is really dark gritty, but at that time it's not dark gritty anymore because you're on this joy, and I guess you're pretty much high. But even that frustrated me as well because when you take joy and you come off of it, you go through like a withdrawal syndrome, and for some reason the AI knows that you're off this drug or you're going through withdrawals, and they attack you on sight. And it was mad annoying to have to take joy to get past like a guard gate and then have to hide shortly after because they would attack you to the point where you couldn't even do anything. The game has choices as well, and that's a good part about the game. At the beginning of the game, they give you a choice if you want to be lethal, if you want to just kill the dude. Well, that's the same thing. If you want to lethal or non-lethal. Gave me a lot of Dishonored feeling, but they didn't do anything as well as Dishonored. So I did feel like that was definitely a huge thing that they let off. So, since we're bringing up Dishonored, let's talk about the stealth. Stealth is a huge favorite of mine. I love stealth in anything you could put it into. If you give me a stealth gameplay mechanic, chances are I might try your game. The stealth department, I felt like it needs improving a lot. Anything in that department, really. They actually had a couple different features in stealth that I haven't seen in a lot. Like you can smother people with your pillow, which is pretty cool. But besides that, that's like the only thing that I can really say was anything interesting. Fighting is the fun part of this. Now, they did have a pretty good fighting tree. They had a good stealth tree, but I felt like the fighting is where they wanted you to play. They wanted you to charge up that attack and just knock people out. And for the most part, it's pretty effective. But then again, I found myself wanting to stay out of the fights more than I did want to fight because, there's a lot of things that's wrong with the fighting itself. Generally, you can actually just hit a couple people, run, hide, and wait till they just don't notice you're there anymore. Which a lot of these kind of games have these issues, but like you'll have the guards attacking you, you'll have everyone in the game, every AI in this game will attack you besides the AIs for the story. And some of them motherfuckers that attack you too. And I feel like that was a bad gameplay mechanic because when it comes to all these different gameplay mechanics, the joy coming off, all that, it all adds up to you. If you mess up one time on here, if you get seen by one person, you'll have the whole town after you. Spend 10-15 minutes getting away from them, another 10-15 minutes coming off the joy. That's exaggerating, but you get the point. And then you're right back at it, and chances are by this time it's already nightfall, so you have to wait for the because there's a curfew, so you have to find some place in the game where you can either rest, which I've rested a couple times. I still couldn't tell you how I rested, but I just felt like that entire scenario was a bad gameplay mechanic, and I really didn't enjoy that. But that's neither here nor there. Some people might did. Did this game fail? I would not say the game failed. It was in preview for a while, and it seems like it went well. And a lot of people I noticed at the beginning liked it for survival impact. The survival aspect. You got to drink water. All that aspect, the food, and for the most part, that's not even in this game. I don't even really see the difference. Sometimes you can just pop one later on, and it gives the only real big thing that I can see that happens is the joy gameplay mechanic, because that does. If you're coming off joy and you're going through withdrawals, these AIs will fuck you up. No point into it. Don't even mess with them, because 20 on 1 you're gonna lose, unless like you're a beast and you have really good, because on this game you can actually make your own weapons, and I thought that Dead Rising feeling was good, but that's neither here or there. But I don't think this game failed. This is their first game. A lot of people need to remember that. I believe that a lot of the last gameplay mechanics and the last story came from community feedback, and it was rushed out the door due to the fact that Microsoft bought them. So I feel like if this game had maybe another 6 months to a year to really fine-tune some stuff, but some of the stuff I have issues with this, I don't see them being able to fix. I believe that Compulsion Games can make a great game. I don't even think that We Happy Few is a bad game. Like I said, it's their first game. It's a good attempt. Shows me what kind of games they can make. Shows me what kind of developer this is. It shows me what kind of games they could potentially make in the future. What kind of talent they have there. I believe they can make the next Bioshock. I believe they can do all of that. Let's see what they do with an actual good budget. Let's see what Microsoft gives them, and gives them creative control to do whatever they want. A lot of people don't realize how much money can affect the developing cycle. Let's be real, if We Happy Few was Microsoft was there from the start, we might have seen a completely different game on We Happy Few. I believe that the core gameplay mechanics of We Happy Few was there. I want a We Happy Few too. I want them to fix the nonsense that was in We Happy Few, and I want them to improve on it and give me a good game. But sadly, I don't think We Happy Few is the game for Compulsion. I think that their next game is going to blow me away. And I truly believe that, because what I saw We Happy Few, I saw a lot of potential. This is one of the biggest games that I've seen Microsoft have the IP to, that they can improve on this concept. Joy, I will try to put some, what the game looks like from joy to non-joy. I feel like that gameplay mechanic in general, they can do something great. And that's my review on the game. I think it's a little bit below average game. It's got a lot of issues. It's definitely not no AAA title. It's definitely not worth $60. I would get it for maybe 20, 30, around there. It's a good point. And it's a good 6.5 to 7 out of 10. I wouldn't go any higher than that. I believe Compulsion Games can do way better than this, and I think they will definitely show me a better brand and a better quality game. And that's my review. Tell me what you guys think about the game. Did you get it? Tell me if there was anything that I missed that you guys particularly felt like they should improve. Put that in the comment section below. Definitely hate that it took me so long to get this out. I tried. I continued playing it over and over again. I probably have anywhere from 15 to 25 hours in this game. I haven't looked in a while. But it's like I said, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. This is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here.